So the last time we played, you guys had just teleported through a great big tree via Ashbark's magic to the foothills of Mount Borborygmon, also known as Mount Aslor. And before you was a white spire that was built at the base of the mountain. And in the distance you saw seemed like a knight on top of a giant vulture. So spotting this, Ashbark turned into a giant eagle. Brynn jumped on top and took off to the skies, where there was a brief parley. You guys were invited to come over to the spire and discuss the elemental disturbances that Ashbark's druidic circle has detected. So when you guys were there, you had a big feast, rested, were treated very well, and told about a small band of giants led by a cloud giant that were living in a castle kind of nestled halfway up the mountain, that were using the villagers below to demand tribute and get supplies and such. And the knights assured you that it's most likely that the elemental disturbances are coming from the cloud giant's magic.
Very suspiciously.
And so you guys made your way there, approaching stealthily, noticing that there were some goats, 2 goats, tied to a post outside the castle. And Ashbark called forth a magical swarm of goats that then distracted some of the ogres that were tending to the area. And you guys drew them down the mountain a bit into an ambush where I do believe not a single one took an action. But such is to be expected from such conniving ambushes. So we will start there.
The stone giant was still alive, though, right? We just got we lured the hill giants with the wild pack of goats.
That's right. You had detected a number of stone giants in the area. I've lost the map. Let me find it here.
I think we should go after that one goat that got away.
So there's one stone giant that you guys can see, or could see, before you kind of trailed off a bit, that was outside of the castle. And I forget how many giant ogres you slayed, but I think it was like
I think
3
2.
or 4.
3.
Yeah.
3? Oh yeah.
3 sounds about right. Okay, so
3 is right.
So you guys are still a little bit of ways off, right, in your ambush area. So how do you guys want to go forward?
I would like to eat that goat that the ogres were chasing.
The goats that you guys were chasing, I can't remember if you guys untied the goats. I don't think you did. So the goats that they were chasing would have been the conjured ones.
Yeah.
Oh, well then let's go get the one that's trapped.
I mean, I still have goats for I think another 4 hours. Because no, they all died. You fireballed them. Never mind.
It's all coming back.
Do you think we can lure the stone giant? He seems to be more of a stoic guard than these ogres.
Okay.
Indeed, I wonder if there's a way other than through the front gate to get into the fortress. Who knows what lies on the other side of the gate.
It's got really far away from everybody else.
Yes, it sounds like he's inside of an aluminum can on the other side of the room.
The ogre ate him. He's talking from the corpse.
Oh, from the belly of the.
Grage chops open the ogre and releases Scott. Can't remember his name. Scott.
No one appears.
Yes, Scott does not have a name on the combat map. He appears.
You lose Scott entirely now?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you sound better now.
Oh, does it sound good now?
Yeah, I removed you from the ogre.
Okay.
Very suspicious.
What is it you proposed? You have said something.
I said we should see if there's another way into the fortress besides the front gate. No idea what else lies on the other side of that.
That's an excellent idea, Tharhun.
I like the idea. We can continue sneaking around, but if we deem necessary.
Can we not teleport through it or
Ooh.
activate some sort of digging animal that could get in there? There's all
Oh,
sorts of trickery that I'm sure all of you can do.
The shapeshifter might be able to fling us in there.
where are we going? To which part of the, like underneath the entrance? Like straight forward?
Well, I assume it's a fortress that has a wall, but we could go over it or under it.
Can we investigate what it looks like and get a description?
Sure. So,
Perception.
no, I'll just give you a kind of a brief description. There is a map that you guys will see when you get a little bit closer. But it's kind of like a standard castle. There's a large wall of battlements that you could see, like four battlements in a long line, with a broken, what's the right word? Palisade? Portcullis. Like a broken portcullis area, and there were like wooden spikes driven into the ground about 15 feet ahead of that. And you know, these castles, they tend to have an inner courtyard and then a stronger fortress on the inside of that. So you know, typically you would definitely be able to get into the castle over the air or under the ground is an idea. How close do you guys want to get?
I mean, I can make it so that we can all get over the castle walls. But it's a very powerful spell. If we don't have an alternative, I can make that happen.
Well, I mean, I'm all for murdering, so I mean, if we do want to just charge in there, we could also do that. That is an alternative that we should not rule out.
Perhaps we could stone the giant and gain access by saying that we'll go back and slay the flying tower folk.
Well,
Wait.
I wasn't entirely sure we should trust those tower folk.
I am okay with the slaying. If the agreement works out.
We have no evidence that these ogres are truly evil.
You
We
can't
didn't
trust
exactly
giants.
we didn't exactly verify. But
Tharhun, you cannot trust a giant.
I agree.
why not,
I
Brynn?
myself will never trust a giant.
I have a proposition I can make. How about
me?
I can make us hop over any obstacle we wish and search for the leader and have a conversation with the leader to ask him about what I came here for, about the energies and about the disturbances. And if they can help us, yes. We shouldn't just go and kill them for no reason whatsoever. That
Not let a giant live!
Out of the group.
Okay.
This is a problem. We have one guy who's hell-bent of killing all giants. We have one guy who's hell-bent of killing all orcs. I want to kill all undead, but I think that's perfectly reasonable, so, you know.
Perfectly reasonable to kill all the giants.
Oh boy.
Motives have not been established for all of these reasons yet.
Yeah, it's more the kill anybody who doesn't follow Maragnar that's more the problem.
I don't think the guard at the gate will follow Maragnar per se.
Anyone who's slightly aggressive.
We should not approach him with the resolve that he is dead.
Well, if it's true that these giants have been harassing the townsfolk in all the villages around here, then we should indeed end their reign of this over this area.
Yes, if that is
What
true,
justice
we should kill them. But however, we only got that from the knights, not from the village folk themselves. I believe.
This is subjective. Giants are evil.
The
knights were
that we could all have. One for each of us.
That's right. Those knights were pretty cool. They had awesome mounted war beasts.
I have a final proposition. In order to maintain the balance, we go and we kill all the giants, all of them. But then when we come back, we also have to kill the knights because I don't trust them either.
I don't follow this logic. How is this
In the
balanced?
name of balance.
Well, I follow in the name of justice. And justice demands that we do not murder awesome mounted bird knights unduly. So I'm gonna take offense to that plan.
Take no offense because no action was taken.
Alright,
Not
good.
offense. They have mounts that we could use. Resources. Think of the places we could fly.
I wonder where this idea
We could
came
go
from.
find your
We
ship.
should go take their mounts.
Alright, seriously though, the more I think about it, the more I think I agree with Brynn here. These giants have harassed the townsfolk. They're evil creatures. They don't deserve to live. So, my vote's with Brynn. Let's
Yes.
murder all the giants. Is there a word for murder that isn't so, you know,
Evil.
yeah,
Purge.
negative connotations?
Cull.
Vanquish.
There's a lot of good suggestions there.
Let's bring the giants to justice.
Bring them to justice. Excellent.
There's the
I like
euphemism
you.
we needed. There's the craving.
All right, so what say you, men? Let's bring these giants to justice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I still don't trust the knights. I will be hesitant in slaughtering them.
Hesitant
You are
in
my
not
meat
murdering
shield.
them.
I will follow behind you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We should kill some.
We
should kill
We could split into
Fair
two
enough.
different parties.
Our party splinters into factions. Those who hate giants, those who
Okay.
hate knights, and also giants, and those who just hate the giants. You're on
How
your
about-
own.
I will. Okay. I will just. New plan. I will cast this spell.
Hold on. Okay.
Can we
What's
eat the
this?
goat?
It lasts 8 hours, and it's
Okay.
not concentration.
Dash action or turn back from
So-
gas.
So it lasts 8
Okay.
hours, but it takes 1 minute to get in and out. But you don't take falling damage. So basically, we can get flight more or less for 8 hours for free.
Oh, that's pretty
Pretty
sweet.
amazing.
Yeah, we can just become gas and like
Go
yeah.
under doors, and that was my initial plan, to find the leader and have a word with him.
Okay. Okay. So Ashbark takes a minute praying to nature itself, and in a flash of gold light, you all feel yourself like dissolve and tingle into essentially nothingness. Of course, you retain your identity, but you assume a gaseous form.
Poof!
How are we gonna hurt giants with gas?
No, we fly over the wall now. And under the cracks in doors.
Yes, we find their leader, and
Okay.
then
So I will bring you guys to the map. Oops. Okay, so... Oh, using the wrong tool here. So obviously you guys are now gas. I'll reveal more things here. So this... You guys float through the air, and at this point you're about where the sack of... where the sack of supplies and grain was, and the remaining goats. And you can see the castle here now. Go ahead, Neighbor.
I was gonna say, this is the castle up here. These are like fortifications. I
Yeah,
guess?
yeah. These are the battlement towers.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so these ogres here are gone. These are the 3 ogres that you drew away. The stone giant is visibly alert. He looks suspicious, like he's not sure where those stone giants went. Or the ogres went, I mean. How high are you guys right now?
High as a kite.
We are flying speed is 300 feet a second. I mean, 300 feet.
300 feet in the air?
Yeah, flying speed. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we are moving pretty fast.
Well, okay, I need to know how high you guys are.
Hmm.
I want to know if you can see over these walls. So are you like normal walking level?
High, so we can see above the walls. I say.
yeah, I think we're going over the walls, aren't we?
Yeah, I hope we're going to like a long arc because we can be very fast.
Okay. So you guys can see in the distance towards the rear of the castle there are like big piles of hay on the wall there. And people can either make a perception check or a nature check, whichever they like.
Perception or nature? Only if I will choose perception. Ooh, not great.
Okay. Grage, you gonna make a roll?
With screaming baby, I'll pass.
Okay. Okay, so everyone except for Tharhun and Brynn, who are not used to having gas eyes, can see large, like, dried pools of blood, essentially, around these piles of hay. And Ashbark, you can see nestled inside the hay. In both cases, there are these like large, scaly bodies that seem to be sleeping.
Do I know what they might be? Scaly bodies in the hay.
Make a nature check.
Ooh.
These are wyverns that are
Ooh.
pretty local to the area.
Okay. Fuck.
This gas
So-
plan is pretty good.
Well, let me see how maybe we can outrun them.
So you guys now, where do you guys go? Where do you gas guys go?
We'll head towards the keep, right?
Yeah,
Find an
yeah.
open door, open window, perhaps.
To the innermost, where it looks like a leader might be.
Okay, so
When we look at the keep, do the doors look big enough that a wyvern could go inside of the keep? Or
well,
are the doors small enough that
you
like,
got
they're kind of door cats?
well. I'm picturing you guys still kind of at outside of the castle, and as you fly over the walls, I'm gonna reveal some stuff to you, and then I will answer that question.
Well,
Okay.
wyverns.
There's a lot of guys.
There are more ogres and a few more stone giants that are kind of lounging in the courtyard area. It does seem like they're a little oversized for this area. It looks like it was originally made by medium-sized humanoids. So there are doors and windows, some of which have been enlarged. So a wyvern could theoretically fit through the ones that have been enlarged, but anything that is like an original architecture would be probably too small, or at least too small to go quickly. There are lots of apertures that you guys could go through in terms of into the fortress, like whether you want to go under a door or there are windows.
I suggest.
Yeah, I feel like we need to get straight to the final boss and then fight our way back out.
Oh, getting out's gonna be annoying, yeah.
But if we flex our muscles hard enough, won't we scare the rest of these ogres and giants into bending to our will, and then we can just murder them while they're considering it? Because you can't let a giant live. Let's be honest.
Maybe they will surrender.
Yes, they might surrender if we show them the disemboweled head of their leader. Well, anyway.
Disembodied?
Yeah, that's probably the right
Trying to
word.
think of how you get the bowels out of the face. That's the whole...
I don't know giant anatomy. They have big heads.
So you guys just tell me if when you go in.
Let's zoom in. We are very fast, gaseous entities.
I mean, so theoretically, if one of them were to swing at us in gas form, they can't hurt us, right?
They can.
They can hurt us?
Yeah, they can, but we have resistance, according to this, to non-magical weapons. Gaseous form appearing as wisps of cloud. I don't know if they would react hostile to a bunch of cloud.
Yeah, it's just creepy fog from the mountain.
Yeah, we can make a long guard. We are very fast.
Somersaults, we could be rolling fog. Everybody somersault in a line.
Well, are you guys drifting in stealthily, fog-like, or are you doing steaming forward?
I mean, how can we be stealthy at 300 feet?
We have to go into the... Well, at 300 feet, no one's going to notice a mist. But when you go into the door or into a window, you might be spotted by an ogre or something. So, why don't you guys roll stealth checks?
But we zoom in so fast.
Unless you don't really want to, in which case, that's fine.
No. I want to. Of course. Ooh.
Alright, so let's see.
I think we're missing one.
Yeah, we're missing Kelnozz. Desperately needed
Sorry,
to...
dude.
Gotta bring up this average.
Oh, yeah!
Alright, so you flitter through a window and these ogres and giants, they have their campfires going. They really don't pay any bother to you as you pass through. As you enter into the main chamber, you see a very lavish area, much more maintained and improved than the rest of the castle. There's a large bed next to it, a huge pile of gold coins and jewels. In another order, a huge bath, and in front of a large window that overlooks the sky and the forest and villages below is a cloud giant sitting at a large table with a white tablecloth over it that says, "I'm King Clouder. Change my mind." And let me just do his perception here. Ooh.
Yikes.
Wait, can I undo that somehow? Man, I don't think I can.
Ryan, use a luck point. Do that.
Yeah, could I use a luck point on making him reroll?
That depends on the luck rules.
Three luck points is along my schemes for attack roll ability checks, saving throws, reroll.
This is an ability check.
Nah. So can I use it on an ability check that he's making?
Only if the rules say so.
Okay, hold on. Page 167. I apparently wrote like the Cole's notes of luck points, but then put the page number.
Alright, no you can't. It's only for attacks against you. So the giant reacts very calmly and turns to look at the gas that has entered into his room and says, well, do you think it's civil to just enter without an invitation?
Ooh.
Show yourself and let's have a word.
Murder.
No, to justice. Or, well,
So here's the thing with this. It takes us 1 minute to undo our gas.
it does?
Yep.
Alright, well, if a creature includes...
Alright, let's show ourselves very gradually.
Let's pull
Easy
myself
page in
back
a moment.
together.
Alright, the giant
Ready my bow while we're on
Makes-
gas station racing.
the mage, not the mage, the cloud giant makes no action as you revert into its cloud, into your normal form. And he says, "Ah, more anti-Jai super soldiers, I see."
The most anti-Jai super soldiers you've ever seen.
What do we have to honor your presence here? Have you come to pay tribute? Or engage in civil discourse?
Ooh, all of the above.
Let's
We
begin with
have-
the tribute.
We have 2 questions. You might be in denial to both. Why are you harassing the villager? And why are you disturbing the element?
He frowns and says, well, I don't like the way you framed the question. This is clear bad faith attack. The giants and my band here, yes, we do exert an element of authority over the villages and demand tribute in response, but I don't see how that is unfair. We have superior power and authority here, and in turn, we keep other more unsavory things away from their borders.
Such as?
Well, you know the usual sort. Orcs and demons and all other sort of monsters that walk the earth.
Fuck those orcs. Now what about those evil knights?
He looks at you guys and says, I'd like to know more about those of you who have entered my castle so abruptly.
Well, it was Grage.
Well, we are heroes who come from the south. We've heard of a great disturbance in this region. Elemental disturbance of some kind. Have you sensed anything like that around here?
Maybe I have. Supposing that you're referring to what happens at the peak of this mountain.
Ooh. And what is it that happens at the peak of this mountain?
That information is quite dear to me. That is a place of power. And though I am quite fond of this castle, I have my own eyes set on the top of the mountain. What do you offer if I am to whet your own appetite? Why should I reveal its secrets?
Well, if you covet this mountain peak, why have you not gone and taken it for yourself?
He smirks and says, perhaps you should go and try yourself. It is not so easily taken. We have a few souvenirs, though. He seems to laugh at a private joke there. If you guys want to make insight checks, you might be able to glean something.
Alright.
Critical insight.
Ooh.
So the insight here is he makes like a pretty subtle nod or eye line to the roosts that would be up in either direction of the castle here, and you get the sense that these wyverns, which would typically live higher up in the mountain anyway, might have come from up there.
Oh. Well, you make it sound like you've come from that place. Why did you leave?
I didn't come from there. I merely visited. You know, this castle is actually much better and much less volatile and much more easily secured. Save when troublesome anti-Jai warriors turn into mist.
Have you had many anti-Jai warriors?
The realms are thick with them, aren't they? And do you notice that they're always giants to anti-Jai warriors, regardless of the actual size? I mean, they'll just call anyone giants. It's like the word has lost meaning.
Oh my god. Yes, I've heard tales of people being called giants for so long that they just said, fuck it, we will become giants ourselves. Such a thing has happened many times.
Well, sounds like you've heard the same stories as me. You've probably even experienced the tolerant good, rushing straight into battle without a single question asked.
Yes, we don't wish to do that. However, you have not mentioned the elements and the disturbances we have detected. Do you know anything about them?
He says, the top of the mountain has been home for a long time of a petty cult devoted to the air itself. They've maintained that temple and guarded it. But only recently, in the last few weeks, their power has increased. The demons have been seen near the temple. Strange folk in blue robes come and go.
Blue robe.
Do they
Have we
ride
seen
mountains?
those blue robes before?
Yes, we have seen them with the knights.
That's right.
Like, the servants had some wavy thing on their cloaks, if I remember correctly.
You do remember correct.
Proposal. We seek to dethrone those on top of the mountain, but we have no wish to hold the mountain. You may take ownership of it when we're through with them if you help, and you will be so high up on the mountain that perhaps you will not care for harassing these villagers anymore.
He turns to his large window and says, I would never desert my viewers. Thousands of people look up to me up here in the mountain. I am their king. I would take the top of the mountain, but no, I see no point in losing my disciples. Plus, they're necessary. They're needed for our food and supplies.
I tried.
Well, my mind has not been changed.
But we really need you to see it our way a little. We wish for you to decrease the amount of bothering you do to the village. Because at some point, somebody is going to be sent for your unfortunate head. And we don't want that at all.
Well, I appreciate your concern, but I myself am extremely mighty, and my band here as well is ferocious and brave. We fear nothing.
It does sound like the halfling is challenging you by himself. Strange creature, cloud creature.
Indeed, we are engaging in civil discourse, and I have unfortunately defeated his argument.
Not in my eye.
Oh?
Perhaps we can fight to the death.
But that would be too easy. We should be able to engage in the civil discourse.
Yes, this is the marketplace of ideas.
Why shouldn't I test my mettle against any who come pretending to be champions for this village?
Because we really do not wish to cause you harm. We want to send you to the mountain.
No harm must be had. Simply be on your way and let me know when you're done.
But you need to decrease your effect on the villagers as well while we do this task.
But why? When I need them for supplies.
You have to invest in other sources of income of your supplies. Because we are easily to be convinced and to commit slaughter. just try to ease the village pressure while we investigate them out. Otherwise, I might be having to kill you.
So much for the tolerant good and civil discourse.
My friend, he jests. Perhaps we could come to a amicable agreement where we secure the mountaintop for you and you leave some of the villagers alone.
Perhaps I could offer a counter offer. You go up to the mountain and clear off the temple, and in return I can give you all a couple handfuls of this gold pile here, or maybe some baubles. And I continue with my disciples.
Perhaps my colleagues and I should have a sidebar here, as we
Yes.
discussed.
Yeah.
We will
Who should live and die in this world.
Tharhun, what does justice demand?
Hmm.
You can't trust these giants.
So this is how I see it. The giants clearly are committing evil things and they need to be disposed of. However, the knights are associated with air and they might play a part in all this shenanigan. And we might need to turn on them as well.
It seems these giants have admitted to, claiming tribute from those weaker than them without their agreement. This is
Can
evil.
somebody charm him? Killing him would be just...
Charming would only be temporary. We need to see justice be done. Don't let him pour honey into your ear.
No, he made a point that he will not stop pestering.
I maintain that you can't trust any of these giants. Whether the knights are up to no good or not has yet to be seen, but you can't trust these giants. Or any giants for that matter. Foul creatures. All of that's obviously quiet where he can't hear us.
Yeah, we're still huddled
They're
up.
warning each other.
Well, there might need to be call for balance later down the road. I'm just saying.
I don't understand this balance concept.
Neither the giants nor the knights is my target here. My target are the element.
Well, that may be so. We'll have to deal with that in due time. But these giants are... This giant here is a tyrant. The people of this realm. He must be dealt with. Justice demands it. Yep.
Our job.
I'm gonna be right back too. I'm just gonna drink water.
Ooh, water. I don't trust the knights at all. I haven't. They were suspicious. Bob rolled for it. I detected.
You may be right, but this giant just admitted that he extorts tribute from the villages of this area.
Yes.
Governs them as their king, he says. Although they have not accepted him as their ruler. This cannot stand.
I am on your side about that. The giant was very bad at diplomacy. I tried to hint very strongly that we will kill him if he doesn't agree.
Yes, I'm surprised he didn't try to kill you right there, but...
I mean, you gotta try to reason.
I myself will never side with a giant. As strong as the elf discrimination was against us, mine is tenfold against giants. They murdered my family after all. Never found a giant, so I blame all giants. Foul creatures.
Hashtag not all giants.
All giants.
Wait, no, sorry. Hashtag all giants.
Yeah.
Fuck! I forgot something. Damn it! I forgot to give you water walk. Fuck.
That's okay. There's no large bodies of water nearby.
That's
Oh
true.
no! Well, not yet. I mean, yeah, I cannot make any because I don't wish to cause problems for all of you.
You got some sort of cool water combo coming up.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's powerful. It's like damage, CC, disabling. Like it's like amazing.
You can
Kind
send
of-
him into the bath.
You
by
need
the
to
way.
be immune
What
to it.
class are you? Like.
Omnimancer?
So druids are very strange. All my spells are concentration, so I can basically do one thing, pretty much, at a time. So if I summon, I can only summon. If I cast damage, call lightning, I can only do that. That's over turn. If I'm like all my spells are concentration, I only have one damage spell which is not concentration. Light, I might use it, but everything else is concentration. It's interesting.
Alright, well, they're pretty strong spells.
Okay.
Not as strong as that fireball.
So you guys are finishing up your little huddle. The giant says, alright, well, what will it be? By the way, if you liked your time here, then make sure you give a thumbs up and make sure you ring that bell behind you.
Wow.
Well, we've discussed your proposition. Fortunately,
Extremely magnanimous of me considering your intrusion.
well, yes, you've been most gracious as a host, I will admit. However, you've also admitted to dominating the townspeople, claiming yourself as their king, extorting them for their, well, meager wealth, and this cannot stand in the eyes
Well.
of justice.
That's what kings do.
Well,
Yes.
Wait a minute. Are you guys anarchists?
no.
Good question. No, I follow the laws of the nature and the balance of nature.
He follows nature, I follow the laws of justice.
Nature's anarchy.
Some of us may be anarchy, but I don't know. It's not,
We have varying political views.
yeah.
Yes, you could say we're very diverse of opinion.
Well, I've made my choice clear. I'm not going to give up my people and my disciples.
Bring them
Very
with me.
well. What? Bring them with? What do you mean? No. He will come from this place as prisoner to be judged, or he will choose death. This is your only remaining options.
Unless you propose something third, which might.
No.
What?
He cannot propose to give us gold.
No, not gold.
Justice
There are.
cannot be bought with gold.
Only wine.
He stands up from his chair and dark storm clouds roll in on the window behind him. And he says, the tolerant good always resort to violence. And then he screams out, "To arms!" Roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
This,
Thank goodness for Bowser.
Yeah.
It's really the only thing saving us.
this is gonna be dicey.
Oh, I didn't select my token again. Bollocks. Shouldn't do.
Everyone give each other initiative just to metagame.
Good,
What
good
was your first roll
conversation,
there,
everyone.
Radish?
I rolled a
Inspiration all
21.
around. Circle jerk of
It's
inspiration.
their own chance.
Okay. Is everybody else, is theirs correct?
Yeah.
Where am I? 10? Yeah, sounds about right.
Can't believe he's at number 3. All right. Brynn probably has the higher deck, so go ahead, Brynn.
What kind of giant is he again?
He's a cloud giant.
Are all these dudes cloud giants?
No, the gray ones here are stone giants, and these guys are ogres.
Ogres?
Now for Ryan, they're all giant kin, so your favorite enemy will kick in.
I can't stand any of them. They're all jerks.
Saps. So you can't see any of these guys.
Where are the doors? Is this the only entrance to this room?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this? This is a table?
That is a bathtub.
A bathtub. Okay, that's what it looked like, but I wasn't quite sure why there'd be a bathtub in the middle of the room.
trying to trick me?
No, I was just,
Yo.
I thought maybe just an odd tablecloth or something. I mean,
If only we had walk on water.
I think this is a chair. Is this a desk? Oh.
To be fair, it's pretty low res. Or
Oh.
is that what it looks like for everyone? It's on everyone's screen?
Shouldn't be too low res.
It looks pretty good.
Fine.
Oh, really? Mine... Oh, maybe it'll reload the
Yeah,
screen.
do a quick reload. Okay, Brynn, you're up.
Alright. I am going to... So there's no doors like over at these sides or anything like that we know of?
No.
Okay. I will take position near the bathtub. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on
Yuck.
on a cloud giant. And I am going to bow the shit out of him and say, "No giant shall live!" 29.
He's got the bloodlust, boys.
That is a hit.
8 plus 1 plus 4. So,
13.
ooh, 13.
Alright.
Then, I'm going to hit him with the holy shit second attack. Roll him again for 23.
23 is a hit.
For 10. Plus 2, plus 4, so 16 on the second one.
Okay, so your 2 arrows do manage to make scratches in his skin around his splint armor. He frowns. Didn't like that.
Didn't like that at all.
Anything else in your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Kelnozz is up.
Can I ask you a question in the other channel real quick?
Yes. Really?
Can I, at will, turn into the veteran creature?
I believe it's a action.
It's an action. And then for my spell for insect plague, do I need to be in my Arachnomancer form to cast that, or I can cast it as Kelnozz?
You have to be like humanoid form to cast spells.
Humanoid form. Okay, cool. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
King.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cast on.
You're kind of cutting out, Nybert. Is it the spell you asked about?
Oh no. Can you hear me? Is it better?
Yeah, it was good there.
Maybe my gain is down. No, I'm gonna actually cast a different spell. I'm gonna hold on to that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Polymorph on Mr. Cloud Giant.
I was thinking about that too.
Oh, but why? We should kill him.
Yeah,
We'll
but
kill him, but this will take him out of the fight.
Okay,
This
wisdom
dude-
saving throw.
Like
we
a
were
little
given
metagaming.
extra health.
In another campaign, I fought against Cloud Giants. They're insanely strong. They can do like 60 damage in a turn. It's ridiculous.
Well, we're giving him extra health right now.
No,
Yeah, but
we're
we're
gonna
taking
take him
away
out of
his
the
turns.
fight. We're hardcore CCing him. Oh, but that's an insane save.
Yeah, he just laughs off of your attack.
Plus
Okay.
6.
That's actually ridiculous. There goes one spell slot. As a bonus action, I will give Bardic Inspiration to who's next?
Ashbark and Grage.
Ashbark, Grage. I'll give it to Grage because he's more melee.
I will be rushing in.
May your axe or fist or both strike true.
Okay, if you want to move Kelnozz, go ahead. Ashbark, you're up.
I charge into melee range. Feet, tuk 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 tuk, screw around. I will. Wait, does he have any metal weapons or armor?
Yes,
Or
he's
anything?
wearing metal splint mail and like a metal crown, and he has a morning star, a very large morning star.
Very large morning star. I take a look at his morning star and I cast. Oh, at level. Which level? Sure, level 2. I mainly want to see him. Hit metal, which does this. Okay.
Okay, so he takes the damage no matter what,
Yeah, but he doesn't have disadvantage.
and he holds on to his weapon. If it doesn't drop the weapon,
Hmm.
it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay.
Okay, and that's my action, actually? Yeah. Can immediately use a bonus action of this spell?
No.
I think that's
What are
cheating.
you
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
here?
I think at every turn I can use my bonus action, I think.
Until the spell is ended, you can use a bonus
Yeah.
action on each of your subsequent turns to cause the damage again.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So as my bonus action, I wink. I'm done.
Okay, Grage is up.
Alright, Grage charges in. So I think we're all attacking the boss.
I think if you attack him, it can break the polymorph, can it?
Oh,
He's not polymorph. no.
He's not.
Oh,
It's
you're
not-
right. Fuck, I failed miserably. God damn it.
Sorry, I thought you had failed miserably. So.
No, I definitely failed miserably.
Okay. So since Kevin failed miserably, I will.
I imagine
push
this
the
alternate reality where Kelnozz saved the day due to his amazing spellcasting abilities.
guy. What happened after that, though? Like, did all the other giants like work with us?
They all surrendered. There was like a big parade in the town. They erected statues to Kelnozz. It was a very
Was
elaborate.
there a feast?
You better believe there was a feast.
Goat, I
It's all
bet.
happened in a parallel universe.
So is 27 a hit on this dude?
We should go there.
Yes, it is.
Kevin, I'm gonna need you to throw a bag of holding into another bag of holding.
I'm on
So
it.
stunning strike. And can I use Kevin's bardic inspiration on that or no?
Yes.
No.
And it's a 1d10, isn't it?
Ooh.
Because Stunning Strike is he spends 1 key point and then I roll dice. So
Oh.
He can use his bardic inspiration to increase the damage of that first hit, though, right?
Yes.
yeah,
It can be used for damage or hits.
that part is fine. Okay,
well.
Constitution saving throw coming up.
Plus
Oh
9.
God, like
Oh.
his saves are insane.
Yeah,
It's gonna be tough.
is a god.
Uh, so I guess that beats the 14 I think I have.
Maybe. I don't know. But it's reliably high. Are you gonna add it to the 10 or?
To the hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. So what do I roll here? I have to roll a d10.
Let's see. Yeah, D10.
Where's it?
So another 8.
We'll Bam. Okay.
Hit him again.
And then yeah, I just keep pummeling him. I still don't have my axe. I gotta check in to see when that's gonna be all fixed, cleaned of its orc blood.
A 14 is a miss. You just strike ineffectively at his armor.
Alright, so I think I get one more little swing at him.
That's right.
And aim at the
No whammy.
Okay, so with your bonus action, use your unarmed strike. You do hit that time.
Bam.
Nice.
And then I say, you smell like orc. This will end poorly for you.
So uncivil. Yak?
So many things I could do here. So hard to choose.
Corn.
I'm gonna go move a little bit, try and get out of the way of anything. I think probably I'd like to make it so that he doesn't hurt us very much. So,
But make sure it's not a wisdom save or a constitution save.
well, luckily I have a way to do it where he doesn't get any save.
Yeah.
At
Those are
least
the
for
best
one
guys.
turn.
Oh, that's...
It's irresistible.
Oh!
So he has to use an action to try and break it on his next turn. So at
Can
least
we
I
still beat
This
on him?
spell is so weird.
eat one of his actions. He also can't move.
Ooh, this is good.
Do we have advantage? Oh yeah, advantage on attack rolls against it too. That's so awesome. Nerfs him, lets us murder him better. Pretty sweet.
I don't doubt he'll use his action to try and resist it. He's got such a good resistance, he'll probably get out of it, but at least ate an action. Let everybody else hit him one more time.
Yeah.
More.
That's me.
Man,
Sorry, Bob.
it's alright. You're gonna screw up my turn anyway. Yeah, that is a really good turn. I mean, not turn. Well, it is a good turn, but I'm in a good spell. Okay. So, the stone giants are going to go. They are going to treat this portcullis here as difficult terrain, because they essentially have to squeeze through it. And they go... So
I wish you guys had water walk.
20 feet. That's 5 feet. 30. Okay, so this one is going to scoop up one of these rocks here and squeeze through, and is going to like basically try to bowl it down at this elf shooting arrows and little giant casting spells.
Don't do it.
So I'm just gonna roll a 1d2. Brynn is number 2. And that's who he's working for. Alright, Brynn.
Uh-oh.
Oof. Probably fine, right?
14. Yep. That's a miss.
Alright, so the rock hits the wall behind you and falls into the bathtub, but otherwise doesn't hurt you.
Ah, dirty bathwater! From a giant scrotum.
Alright, this one is going to go over here, and you hear a huge thud from this wall, and a few seconds later another thud, and a few boulders crumble and you can see through the small hole that's been created a stone giant here peering through. And Stepan says, "What are you doing? Don't attack! Don't destroy my bedroom!" You're up there, Tharhun?
Okay, I'm gonna run up here and start attacking the giant.
Who's that?
Who's dancing? That's right, so I have advantage.
So this space you've chosen here is kind of like half obscured by this big stone chair here.
Can I stand there and still hit him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. I will slice him good. Advantage.
You should jump down from the chair.
Oh, I assume 28's a good
Certainly
hit.
hits, yeah.
And oh, I can roll those 2 1s. Alright, so that's plus 1, so it's a 9, so that's 11 damage. Not so good so far, but I got one more attack. Here we go, let's try it again. Okay, that looks pretty good. Come on, damage this time. Oh, another 1. Come on. Jeez. How many 1s do I roll? Okay, well, 12 damage.
Try to bring down the light
Don't
ring.
want your justice?
What's that?
Don't you want your justice?
I do want my
What's
justice.
going on with these rules?
Why won't the ones understand justice?
Are you not able to smite?
I could smite, that's true. Yeah, sure.
Well, you should save it. You should save it, given that he's not the boss.
Wait, he isn't the boss?
No, he is.
He's the king.
Yeah, okay.
Save your smite.
Point taken. Alright, Smiterino. So just 2d8 radiant damage. Kablam.
Nice.
So it's 11, 21, plus 8, so 29. Well,
Okay.
man, so many bad rolls though. Like 2 1s, a 1 and a 3, a 2, a 2.
So as he
Get outta
dances
here.
there, he's
Sweet
got a
garbage.
number of
Always
wounds
be
on him.
rolling the top end.
Well,
As
they
he-
must be warming up.
So as he's dancing there, he's got a number of wounds. He's pretty much bloodied now. Let's see. The ogres are gonna go. These things are so far away. Okay, well, this one is going to go up here and start slamming his club and on the hole and pawing out pieces of rock. This one is going to go. All right, this one can get over here. And he sees the stone giant throw big rock at Brynn and miss. He's got a javelin in his hand. He is going to throw it at Eikooc. And Eikooc. Oh, God. I was going to say take a +2 to your AC, but it doesn't matter. Really wanted to break your concentration there.
I know.
Ah. Alright, and these guys are just going to dash into the room. They can't take any actions. It's gonna go. All right, now the giant's turn. I guess he has to do this save if he wants to do anything except dance. So it's a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Yeah.
What kind of dance is he doing?
He's doing
Irresistible one.
the irresistible one. He's doing. I can honestly, the only word that's coming to my mind is Charleston. I don't even know how that looks. So.
Grage is dancing the Charleston in mockness to the giant.
Oh,
We're
he
googling.
beats it,
Right
Yeah.
on DC.
but that uses his whole turn. Or wait, does it? Let's see.
Charleston's pretty badass,
Does
fellas.
he use his turn or his action?
His action.
Okay. He starts casting a spell.
Good move.
Do you
He starts casting a spell?
do you counter it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, you counter it. He was just speaking words, but you detected it was an incantation, and you automatically cancel it. So, and he's used all his turn, all his movement to dance. So now it is back up to Brynn's turn.
I'm watching the Charleston here. Hold on.
No, he's.
I want to see him do it faster. There's a lot of wiggling. It looks pretty sweet, though. Certainly too much coordination for me. Oh, you get the arm swing in?
Alright, Ryan, do this on now your turn.
Grage's arm starts swinging.
Okay. I am going to keep rolling him down. Is he still dancing? Sorry, I missed that.
No.
Is he still dancing?
No, he's
No.
not.
He's not dancing.
No,
He
he's
did a
not
big
dancing.
finishing move and tried to cast a spell.
Okay. Alright. Do I have any, like, fancy move that I could do? Probably not. Alright, so I will bow him. 21.
Tis a hit.
So 10 plus 2 plus 4, 16.
Alright.
Then get him with the holy shit second attack. 19.
Tis a hit.
9 plus 1 plus 4, 14.
Okay, so your 2 arrows managed to hit, and he's looking very, very hurt at this point.
Can I then use my movement to scurry around the backside of the bathtub over here and wave yuck? Yuck, you should. Oh, I guess I should measure how far that is. I can go 35, so I can make it to about that torch. A little before the torch. Damn. Yuck! Quickly, take refuge behind the bathtub!
So this is a giant bathtub. I'd say it's like, I'd say it's probably your whole body up over the ground. You're like if you're here, if you're here just below you, you'd be totally obscured.
Hmm.
This is a
That's
big.
good. You could pop out on your turn.
That's right.
That's true. Alright. Well, I hide heroically.
Okay, Kelnozz, you're up.
I'll be casting Hypnotic Pattern right here. So hypnotic Pattern is 30 feet. So I assume it hits these dudes, but they have to do a Wisdom? Yeah, Wisdom saving throw. DC 17.
Okay, so starting with the stone giant.
Get crowd control.
Now, starting from the left on the ogres.
Okay. 2 fails. 3 fails. Oh yeah.
Whole bunch of blank stares as this hypnotic pattern.
That was awesome, Kevin.
It's gonna last for how long?
Minute.
Up to 1 minute. So good luck, guys. I bought us a minute before we are totally torn to pieces. I'll use my movement to run forward. Say again?
A minute is 10 rounds, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to charge forward and use my bonus action to light my blade on fire.
Very good.
That's it for me.
You're up, Ashbark.
I look at the
Don't
struggling
hit
in
those
the eyes.
advertised ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I say, surrender now. You're clearly not in an advantage. Do our bidding. Surrender. And then I do this because he's not flying. Where is my bonus action? Yeah. So, wait. How much does he take? 2d8 damage. What is this? 12? 12 is 2d8. Okay. So I do... If he doesn't succeed, Constitution, DC 16, he must drop his weapon because I'm heating it up. $12 damage and a chance to lose a weapon.
I'm just reading here.
I think he takes damage.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he does to Constitution saving throw or drop the object.
Okay, so you do the 12 damage to him. He drops the Morning Star and says, fine. We'll leave the stupid villagers alone.
Ooh.
As long as you deliver.
Plus all the gold.
That was the deal. Plus all the gold, yes. That was also the deal.
Make a intimidation check. And if you want, you can use your strength instead of your charisma.
Me. I would... can I use the deception?
That was for Grage.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, is it the box under proficiency bonus? That strength? This one?
No, intimidation usually... Intimidation... Do you have proficiency in intimidation? It's a skill, otherwise, usually.
It's under the second category that has all four stuff. Skills?
Skills, yeah.
Skills. Like the
But then that would be with the +5 of strength, right?
Yes, you can... What is your strength modifier, Eric?
saving throws, it's 5.
No, your strength modifier. But 5 is probably right. Okay, so...
On the left hand side it says 0, and then under that it says 10.
Oh, okay.
No, your strength is like the top one, right? So
He might have very low strength. I mean, monks use
Dexterity.
dexterity, so... Okay,
but your strength they had a plus. Okay.
well, you know what? He is half beaten, so I'll let you have advantage. So if you want to roll again, that would be okay.
Half beaten and disarmed.
going to take the 10, because that was your second roll. And he's going to say, all my gold and all my disciples, it's the same thing as killing me.
We could find out.
Okay, go ahead with your turn then, Ashbark. He looks like he's not going to give up then.
What? But that was my bonus action to leave him. Oh my god.
Well, you used your bonus action for heat metal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you have a normal action and you can move
And a movement. So because he's not surrendering, I thought he would. Bastard.
No, he did. But one of us said "and this," and it negated it.
Ah. Well, now.
But he is no longer holding his Morning Star.
In any case, you can't let a giant live.
Okay, he's disarmed though, so he's useless now. We gotta take his Morning Star. Can I take his Morning Star?
You can take his Morning Star, but it's quite large, so...
Oh shit.
He's also a powerful spellcaster, so he doesn't necessarily need his Morning Star to be a threat.
He's
Let's just
beaten,
bear that in
so...
mind.
Because he's beaten, I'm going to attack him. I cast Primal Savagery, again. Oh wait, doing how much damage? That was... Well, no, that was the attack. I didn't roll damage. So basically, the 16...
A 16 is not a hit.
Ah!
He managed
My
to
claws.
dart back.
Swing. And so, yep, I'm done then.
Okay, Grage is up.
Well, I have to make him surrender now. So... let's see. 20 is a hit, so that's a hit. Strike out again. Viciously. Pummeling this guy.
Can you stun him too?
He had such a high resistance to it.
These are all hits. Okay, so 3 quick flashes of strikes and 3 bruises start springing up on this cloud giant who's looking very battered at this point and a little desperate. You're up, Yuck.
Villagers in the gold, and you keep your life.
Alright, I am going to cast... I'm going to surround him in a wall of fire.
Him?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I'm going to cast it at a slightly higher level.
I think you should surround us. He's almost dead.
No, I'm going to surround him in a wall of fire. Dex.
You guys have discovered his poor roll. Okay, so he takes 34 damage, 37 damage, sorry?
Yeah, 30.
Okay, he starts burning.
And if he wants to get out, he's got to take it again. And if he doesn't want to get out, he takes it again.
Either way.
Okay. Could you post the text of this spell?
Absolutely not.
I want to see this.
Questionable.
Okay, so here's the thing. The wall is not on these lines, right? It's on the space around it. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
just looking to see...
It's up to 20 feet diameter, so I can make it the diameter of him. So it's effectively on those lines.
On his lines, I guess, okay.
Right.
That makes sense. Okay. Okay, well, fair enough. And Stone Giant's turn. Looking up at Hypnotic Pattern here. I think they just get fucked for that minute, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty OP if it works.
Okay.
Let me take a look real quick.
No, I looked. It basically, like, if they're hurt, they snap out of it, but otherwise they're there.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay.
Do you have to
fine.
concentrate on that?
Yes, it is.
Do I have to concentrate on that?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is concentration. Right.
Okay, so this giant, you hear another smash, and a hole in this wall opens enough for a giant to step through. He's going to go 40 feet here. He's kind of stuck by the bed.
Too many of them.
A lot of dudes.
How smart? No, I'm not gonna give suggestions that work.
Okay, this one is just going to run in with his club held high, try to help his king there. The other one is comatose. And then you can hear thundering steps as another one seems to run closer. Go ahead, Tharhun.
Alrighty. I guess I'll just keep attacking him.
It lets people choose to roll a second d20. Like let them give themselves advantage.
We don't have advantage on this guy anymore, do we? For any reason?
He has this disadvantage on us. No, he doesn't have a weapon. He's unarmed.
Okay, but I don't think we have advantage on him just because
I don't think
He's
we have
not, he's
advantage.
not dancing. Or...
Yeah, he's not doing any jangliness. Okay. Ha!
A 19. You know what? He is going to use shield.
Sting shield. Alright. Whew, I need a good roll. Here it comes. Oh, that's even worse.
Yep. Unfortunately,
Submit to justice. Okay,
AC is pretty high at this point.
that's it.
18 doesn't hit? Wow.
19 either. Well, you used magic shield.
Oh, right, because it's till the start of your next turn. Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to be tough to hit.
Yes, he is.
Okay. So this ogre is going to run in. He does not want to throw a javelin at his boss, so going after Eikooc here. Eikooc, take another +2 to your AC since there's so many things in the way here. Oh my god. Did I say +2? I meant
But
minus
negative
100. Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay. You guys hear a vicious, snarl from up, outside of the room you're in, basically.
Snarl.
And
Oh, it's the dragon?
this guy's gonna run a fuckload of times. Alright. Here's what it comes down to. He's casting a spell. Yeah.
Spell it.
Okay, you have to roll for this.
Okay.
It's a... Oh, wait.
At what level, right?
Yeah,
I have to
yeah,
choose a
yeah.
level.
No, you don't have to choose a level. The DC is determined by level. I have to choose the level. But,
Okay.
yeah, it's a 3rd level spell, so it just automatically succeeds anyway.
Right.
Alright, so he is going to cast a spell. It gets dispelled. He is then going to cast a backup spell. But will it be enough?
Can anybody else dispel it? Counterspell?
No, I chose polymorph instead of counterspell. Rip.
Double counterspell.
Take it.
This is not far enough. It's almost not worth it.
He's trying to, like, windwalk or whatever.
He's doing Misty Step. Alright, he is going to Misty Step over here.
Out of the... Oh. Yeah, I guess he gets through the fire.
He just like pops in and out. He doesn't go through it.
Okay.
Smart.
He was gonna do something else.
Also, damn you.
Also, he says, more victims of anti-Jai! And throws himself into the open sky here.
Hmm.
So he just jumped out of the castle.
So he fell, jumped out of a window?
He basically jumped out of this window here, yeah.
Hmm.
Brynn, snipe him.
I gotta go for it. I mean,
Well, he basically falls right away, so you guys might be able to chase him and do something cool like that, but he's not sticking around for arrows to hit him.
What are the
What's the resolve of his soldiers looking like? Are they
Most of them are
ready to stand
catatonic.
down?
Most of them are cat.
Well, the ones that are not catatonic.
The ones that aren't catatonic, you see shock on the stone giant's face, and the ogre is more confused than shocked.
I don't think there's any point in going after him necessarily.
Yeah, let's make survival our next priority.
From the
Wait,
window, you hear, "Cancel culture strikes again!"
But he had information for us about the mountain.
Yeah, I think beating him to death pretty much ended the information session.
That's true.
So, Brynn, what do you do?
okay, so there's no point trying to get to the window to snipe him. So I guess we gotta start taking out these other giants. So I will.
Well, maybe we can get them to stand down.
Or you could mount your mount and go after him.
Oh yeah. Mount my route and
Oh, yeah.
to the sunset.
I was going to do that. I was going to transform into an eagle. I'm looking. How big is he? If I can grab him, drag.
He's a
With
huge
mentality.
creature, so he's
He's huge.
very heavy.
I don't think I can.
It's possible.
Carry
You'd have to start looking up rules, but
Yeah, probably not huge. Probably.
Is it worth trying to snipe him?
I think Bob said he's in the water at this point.
he's
Okay.
no. There's no water. Right.
Oh.
This is sky. It's an open sky. I know it's hard to see, but so if you were to run to the window, you might see him fall in, and you might be able to shoot down. But I just I wanted to impress the idea that you can't like stay where you are and shoot arrows at him because he's.
Oh yeah, no, I'd have to run to the window. Alright, I'm gonna run to the window. So how far is this? 45 feet. I can make it. For the
That's a dash though for you, right?
cost of one bonus action.
Oh, there you go. Very nice.
That.
This mouse thing, so I'll get to the window here. Make sure I get a good view. I don't know how dead he is. I'm not going to be able to make many shots here.
So, make a perception check. Okay, you see him. You get there just in time with your fleet of foot to basically see his large body fall through some of the misty clouds that are just at the beginning of this depth of the mountain. So you have a rough idea of where he is, but he's technically obscured. So you'll take a disadvantage if you want to attack him.
Forbes, the extra disadvantage attacks. I don't know, disadvantage makes it pretty unlikely. And if I did kill him, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty much out of the battle, so
Yeah.
any murder at this point is pure
Spite.
giant hatred.
Well, and that's what I've got. I've got giant hatred.
Damn.
It's okay. We can let him run. I got a good look at him. I can look
Yeah.
at him here.
There are plenty of giants in here, Brynn. Plenty of giants.
Let's go out the window as he disappears between the clouds, and then I'm gonna fire at this stone giant.
Okay.
We noticed a small tree growing on his foot. We can teleport a little later.
You guys now have a good target for your scry spell.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I have locate creature, locate person, locate plant, scry.
Are you gonna do anything with that number, Brynn?
Yeah, maybe I'll use a luck point on that one. Got a couple, so reroll.
Ooh.
Oh, I already used my bonus action to dash, so I can't move my hunter's mark to him, but I can blast the shit out of him. Oh, come on. I was rolling 9 without critical. So 13 damage. And I believe I still get an extra attack.
Yep.
So I will try and hit him with a 15.
Are you happy with a 15?
Yeah, I'll keep the 15 this time.
A 15, your arrow misses this time.
Oh.
Okay. Kelnozz is up.
Can we speak to these guys? Are they like immediately trying to kill us?
You can try speaking to him. That one just dodged an arrow.
Can I do an insight check to see if I think they might surrender with their king having retreated?
You don't
I'm
need
trying
an
to
insight check to know that's possible.
Okay. But can I see it in his eyes?
Okay, yeah, do an insight check.
Okay. I'm trying to like assess his resolve to fight.
You're not very knowledgeable about giant psychology. This guy looks pretty angry. You can still try something though.
How much is left on my previous concentration? Do you know?
No. I'd say this is probably your third round.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep that going then.
I think it's only been one turn since you've done it, Kevin.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Good.
You did it on your last action.
Yeah.
They've all had one turn. They've moved once into the room around.
Oh shit.
6 seconds.
No, they've had 2 turns.
You only haven't been able to move those guys one time.
Oh yes, that might be the case.
Alright,
Either way, there's a
going
long
to-
time left.
I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Okay, you cast Greater Invisibility, and the other thing ends.
Wait, what?
Oh!
Can't do
Oh, I
concentration.
forgot it was concentration. Can I undo that?
I'm gonna say no.
Ah, son of a bitch.
This is a lesson you gotta learn.
Yeah,
So
I didn't see that it was concentration.
Kelnozz fades from view.
Ah, son of a bitch.
The other giants shake their head in as they snap out of their confusion.
Well, I might have just killed us. I'll move forward and cast Bardic Inspiration on... Who's coming up?
You don't have to do this for me. I will. Like, I don't think we will be engaging them in melee range. After
I'll give it to Tharhun, the Twine Cleaver.
Nice.
Okay. Ashbark is up.
Fucking
So-
hell. That was so stupid.
This line, which
I'm
I'm,
sorry,
drawing like this,
No, Maria,
I feel
it's
bad.
not your fault.
this line,
Yes.
I don't know if you can memorize that, the 60 feet. I'm gonna make, I draw it from the corner of the chair to this thing, a wall of fire. Which does...
Okay. So these two stone giants are gonna make their dexterity checks. Go
I
ahead
create a
and-
wall of fire.
Go ahead and roll
And-
damage.
10 feet. Yeah, these two.
Second one on the bottom.
Yeah, I created
Wow.
the level. Oh, why didn't it roll? Roll.
I don't know. Just go ahead and roll 5d8.
5 Yeah. I will shield all. Fuck. I will shield my brethren.
Okay, so they do both pass the save, jumping back at the last minute, but still being singed by the fire that erupts before them.
Now, from this point on, 10 feet. 10 feet is... Yeah, basically 10 feet down there is a wall of fire. Scalding. I keep my concentration on that. Yeah,
Very good.
I move over here.
Alright, Grage. You got a wall of fire between you and the ogres. Giants.
Is there any like defensive thing I can do?
Well-
You can take dodge action, or you can be pretty speedy, right? You might be able to run around it. Might be a bit much.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
Do not.
So you can move up to 80 feet on a dash.
Yeah, I don't really have anything here. I don't think I can jump over the giant couch, can I?
Yeah, I'll just make you do a acrobatics or an athletics check. You've got that sure climbing thing, don't you? So yeah.
If you go there, everybody's gonna focus you. And there's gonna be a wall of fire between you and your ally.
Okay, then I'm just going to wait for the inevitable rush of ogres through, and that's my turn. I don't have anything I can really do.
You could like ready an action, so if one charges
That's
through,
right.
you like punch right in the throat.
I ready my fists like Chuck Norris.
Alright. Eikooc, you're up.
Alright, well, I will stop concentrating on that wall of fire. Unfortunately, didn't get 2 hits in. Very sad. And I am going to throw down a very unexpected spell. No one could possibly know this was coming.
Okay, I'll start doing dex rolls.
Actually, I don't know that you need to. You're gonna need to make constitution rolls.
Ooh. I better just wait to see what's happening.
That is the worst roll ever. That was 4d10.
Ooh.
4d10. I got an 8. That is insane.
What?
Yeah.
That's not a great roll.
The dice is rigged.
Yeah. So that hits all these guys, Bob. Like everybody in the room, basically, and this guy in the door. But it's persistent. So this plague of insects is going to hit them every turn they stick around in there.
Well, we still have this ability to turn into a mist. You will have that for the next 8 hours.
Okay,
So we can keep them at bay for a minute and get up.
So starting with the top stone giants and going counterclockwise. Constitution saving throw. Second one. You said this bottom stone giant gets affected as well?
Not the guy out in the hallway, but
Okay.
kind of everybody in. It was a pretty bad circle, but basically that area.
Okay, so this is from the ogre on the left going right. Okay, so those last three ogres fail.
That'll look pretty intimidating from their point of view. Like this wall of fire goes up between us and them, and then they're just covered in bugs.
Yeah, actually, we're like gods to them.
Okay.
And we came in like as mist.
The bugs are doing like -4 damage, though. I mean,
Minus.
It's more like
healing. No bugs of
like,
healing.
you know, mosquitoes.
Yeah, 4d10 worth of mosquitoes. So
Which
frustrating.
turns out to only be 8.
8. So frustrating. Could be 40. Could be 40.
Anything else in your turn, Yuck?
I'm probably gonna retreat a little bit over here. Okay. Good.
Alright, so Wall of Fire, you have to end your turn there to get damaged, and Insect Plague. When it ends its turn. So they all have to leave.
Everybody out.
That's basically what they're gonna do. Okay, so... Ooh, that's not the turn. This guy's basically stuck. So is this guy. So this guy is gonna basically... I don't like this idea. And this one is going to... You know what? It's going to make a shove attack here. Oh my god. And fails to shove this ogre. And this one's gonna run, try to do something similar.
Do they take damage from the
From the what?
firewall?
They will. They're trying to get out.
Okay, not at the beginning. Okay.
Alright, so he pushes, but there's really nowhere to go. So, okay, so they're definitely going to take damage from this insect plague. So, Go ahead and roll the damage there, Nelson.
Oh my god. This is-
I mean, 7, 8.
Oh, these, and they say in giant only, these slightly annoying mosquitoes.
and I heard them because I understand giant.
Oh.
Hurt my pride.
Okay, so this one is beyond 10 feet of the wall,
Yeah, we can say that.
and this one is not. So, let's see.
5d8.
Yeah, 5d8, go ahead.
What are these rolls? Ones.
That was a bit more average, though.
Oh, don't want average.
All
I
right.
want to rig cheat the system.
Tharhun, through the flames, you can see these two stone giants start pushing and clamoring, trying to get out of this room.
They're trying to escape?
It seems that way, yes.
BRB.
Should we allow them to escape?
You must
Knowing
not
that-
let the giants escape.
Wait, where are all these lines? Wait, I'm confused. Okay, what's the blue
The
line?
blue line is a wall of fire,
Oh, great.
and the green circle is a insect plague of slightly.
Well, I'm not going.
Slightly effective
So,
mosquitoes.
Slightly effective.
it's
Well, I
like,
don't know if I want to go anywhere near all this mess. I mean,
maybe we won the battle. We can turn into mist and leave.
I don't know. They could rampage the countryside and so forth. I suppose we're not released from our charge just because, you know, their leader jumped out a window. For all we know,
We've really
You could-
defeated none of these giants. They're escaping.
All right. You've won me over, Brynn. I will move over here and like chop through this firewall with my sword to hurt this giant. Very awkward. There's way too much magic shit. But I'll begrudgingly still do my duty, of course. Alright,
From
here comes the
Ragnar?
attack. Yes, from Ragnar, exactly. Good. Ooh, should I do a mega hit? This guy doesn't even look like he's wearing armor. Alright, it's gonna be a mega hit. Well, bam! No, that's -5, so it's a 22.
22's a hit.
Oh, yeah. There's the well, 1 radiant damage is not that great, but 16 plus 10, 26 damage.
Nice.
Oh, that's like 4 insect plagues.
Alright, another one of those coming in. Boo, 17 -5 is probably not gonna work.
I don't remember if you have any way to massage that number.
I gave you Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
I will definitely use it then. Use the inspiration! +6! So it kind of
Yep.
cancels out. Goes
Also,
up.
don't forget to use Real Inspiration. We should be granting it to each other for
Oh,
performing
yeah.
cool
So that's
moves and
an
such.
18, right?
Yeah.
And 18 hits.
Yes. Oh, I can roll that 1. Come on, not another 1. Let's 3. Okay, so +2. That's 15, 18, 28.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, so through the flames, your greatsword darts through and leaves some vicious wounds. And this one is looking very bloody now. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
You're running.
Alright. Okay, you guys hear another snarl coming from outside the room. And the shout sounds like an ogre. All right, that guy is gone. So now, Brynn, it's your turn again.
Alright. I'm gonna fire a volley right here. Right in this spot. And hit 2 stone giants and 2 ogres.
Okay, go ahead.
So I guess I'll do stone giant on the left first. Normal attack. 24.
Hit.
8 plus 4. 12 on him. Second one. 24. For 13 plus 4, so 17 on the stone giant on the right. Ogre on the left. 27 for 14 damage. And the ogre on the right. Oh, 13. I don't imagine a 13 is a hit.
13 is not a hit.
Very well. And then I will move. With my bed. And that's it. Because we confirmed volley, I can't do the second attack, right? It's its own separate ability.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet though. You got
4 attacks, really.
Yep.
Alright, you're up, Kelnozz.
In certain situations, it's better.
Just so I understand, what is my risk of like jumping through the fire?
5d8.
Yeah.
Jesus.
plus insect plague, which is like 2 damage.
So
It's also annoying mosquitoes.
Yeah, so then it's going to be the full 40.
It'll be the full 40, yeah. Critical.
I guess what I could do is, how many people does this work on?
Just remember that you're invisible,
Yeah.
which is a concentration spell.
Yes. Correct.
Got him.
Thank you, Bob.
I'm so sorry.
Polymorphal.
No.
Prismatic thing.
Hypnotic pattern?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I have so many spells that are concentration. I never thought about that. Okay.
Yeah,
I
this
guess
guy's a charmer.
I wanted to Bane, but Bane is concentration. Does anyone need a little rub? How's our health looking? I guess we're all pretty decent.
We kind of locked out the main bad guy pretty hard.
Yeah, we did. All right. Well, you know what?
I don't
This
think I
dude
hit
over
any of
here. I'm gonna hit this dude with a little vicious mockery.
you. Oof.
Oh, you're no longer invisible then.
You got to tell us what it is, Kevin. There's a new rule around that.
Actually, it's greater
Is it?
invisibility. I think.
Yeah, I stay invisible.
Okay.
Get her out of.
And
You remember, if you mock well, there's no save.
I'm gonna say, well, here, let me line myself up. Here we go. I'm gonna
Pressure's
move over
on.
here. I'm gonna say to this guy, facts don't care about your feelings. He's got to do wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Ooh, viciously mocked.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage there. 3d4.
It is an incredible 3d4. Is this what it feels like to do damage? Whoops. I fucked that up. There we go. Ooh, double crit and one double crit fail, one crit success. Good old average.
It's about the same as Insect Plague. Level 5 spell.
But more importantly, he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, let's do little bardic inspiration for Tharhun again. And I have one left.
Yeah.
Do it from Ragnar. That's it for me.
Ashbark is up.
Well, given that they're retreating as the first order of action, I will cancel my firewall. Just so we can, like, get the thing going. Which doesn't take an action.
Cancel culture strikes again.
Cancel culture!
Just as some flavor, when the firewall goes down, I think this might be the first time I've actually used Insect Plague in the time of
Tharhun, yeah.
And Brynn has a brief flashback to his previous life as he dies in an insect plague.
What was that?
I have a vision. Well, okay, so, I mean, since they're retreating, I don't want to do anything. I move here just so...
No giants!
Yeah, but...
My giant rage is immense.
No, they're retreating. Well, still, I come here and I will, outside of the insect plague, and I will raise my arm, turn it into claws, strike for 3d8 damage. 3d10 damage. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Throwing down the damage.
Pretty good.
I raise my shield. Oh!
He falls over, succumbing to your wicked slash.
I lick the blood from my claws.
Whoa.
You're now poisoned.
Fuck.
The giant blood curse. Anything else on your turn?
No,
blood is also
that is it.
Alright, Grage is up.
I don't want to take 4 damage.
I think he dropped out of the call a few
Oh.
minutes ago.
Ooh.
Oh, did you say anything in the chat?
No, he just suddenly went off the call.
Oh, duty calls, I guess.
Duty calls. Well, Grage disappears into a puff of vapor like he is.
Okay, well... I have put his character sheet in Scott's thing. Do you want to do attacks for him while he's gone?
Okay.
I'd probably try to punch somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he wants to punch.
And he probably would not care about the insect.
Oh, wait a second now. There's insect plagues all over the damn place.
Yeah.
Okay, so these ogres are all like kind of outdoors, right?
Yes, they're in open air, the courtyard over here.
Okay, so we can't really see them. Does this guy have any like throwing weapons? Cause that'd be cool. Hand axe plus
No, he
1.
doesn't.
No, that was the problem last time. He had no.
And the hand axe is at Seaton right now.
It's being upgraded.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me see.
Pretty sure if he throws something and yells Grage, it'll come back to him.
Do you have any spells? No. Well, I mean, I don't want to jump into an insect plague. That seems entirely counterproductive. So I think
I see you've learned your lesson.
I will move outside the insect plague, like right here? Is this inside or outside? Oops. Oh,
It's not a great circle.
It's all very dubious.
well, I'm just gonna be by this gate, and he's gonna ready his actions to punch anyone who might crash through.
Okay. Eikooc, you're up.
All right. Presumably this guy is not gonna stick around in this thing anyway next turn, so I'm going to stop concentrating on that. So the circle gone. Stop impeding everybody.
Yeah, we can have you and I fuck. Nobody, everything stop.
And I will cast a spell at him. I think I'm probably gonna cast Firebolt.
Nothing wrong with that. Solid damage.
15. Before you tell me anything on that, I am going to use my Psi-guided strike
Ooh.
to increase the attack roll. I believe I can do that. Attack roll, yes. By 1d6. I think that's also correct. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Starting size is 6. Alright. Plus 4. So it's actually a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits as he focuses on his aluminum circlet. 23 damage, very good. Oh wait, is that right? You did your... Okay, yeah, 3, okay. Okay, so 23, very good. Anything else on your turn?
No, I think that's it. I'm just happy I remembered about my aluminum circlet.
Yeah. It's also good when you want to counter spell things. Now forget that.
Good point.
Now forget that.
Would that be an ability check?
Yeah, it is.
Oh
I
man.
believe so, at least. Yeah.
Oh my god. Game
That
over,
will
Bob.
never be forgotten.
It's yeah. Anyway, all right. So this guy, I'm gonna make him do a wisdom check. You see him get really angry for a few minutes, and like he's about to lose his temper, but he seems to weigh the situation here. And he's going to... He's going to run, but I think he's going to do a hit and run. So, Ashbark, you're going to get a great club or 2 your way.
I raise my shield in anticipation.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, what did he roll?
25.
Ooh, he has disadvantage
Why?
because of my cloak.
Oh, okay. Yep. Thank you. I will need to be reminded about that every time. Okay, so he does hit you.
Okay, how much damage?
19 bludgeoning damage.
Plus 9 to attack.
Is that the first attack that's landed on us?
I think-
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's going to run this way, try and bat away Grage with his second attack. And he misses. And he is gonna stop there. Or can he go more? Probably can.
Was Grage readying an action at all to hit anybody?
He
Yeah, he
was,
was hitting a punch.
but Grage doesn't have a reach of 10 feet.
Fair enough.
Alright, so I think this guy can get here. So he's gonna do that. And Tharhun is up.
He's running away, huh? Okay, well I'll just go to this other side over here, and we'll see if these other ogres run or crash through. I'll ready an action to attack any ogres that come through the gate, or through the walls if they have that ability. And if I see an ogre coming near to me, I'm going to slash at him.
Okay. I think we can probably break initiative here, because the ogres are going to basically just try to funnel out the room here, so... Unless people have any, like, specific things they want to do as they run.
We're going with arrows.
Brynn, you gonna keep shooting at them?
Oh, absolutely. No mercy.
Brynn's just
Alright.
peppering them as they run
Oh,
away.
mercy.
Then we will have to stay in initiative.
I mean, is it in our interest to stop them?
I cast Disintegrate on Brynn.
And now you're friends with the giants again.
We've come full circle. I mean, we could just let them run away, the rest of them.
We've removed them from their seat of power. Let us hope that the knights can deal with them from here.
Also, look at that pile of loot over there.
Very shiny.
Shit.
The only
Well-
thing of concern is what happened to that leader.
So, I'm still invisible, so I'm gonna sneak my way over to the pile of gold.
You're already looting. Well,
Can I look for what I'm looking for, like, the most valuable gem or, like, chalice or whatever's in here. What do I find?
Bob's doing like attacks of stuff going on.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
wyverns attacking.
We were still comment.
better hurry and fill your boots with that treasure.
Brynn, make a perception check.
A perception check. 19.
Alright, you see out the window, kind of behind you here, a ogre with great difficulty flying on a wyvern. And he's flying
God.
like away from the mountain.
So you have to make an animal handling check.
What was that?
Does
I
he
was-
shout anything while he's
I was gonna laugh at his animal handling check.
Yeah. He's not shouting anything, he just looks like he's escaping on wyvern.
Do you want to chase him, Brynn?
Well, I always want to murder all the giants, considering we really only have one giant body here.
I know.
Shameful display of our normal, like, bloodbath approach.
Shameful.
That's sort of true.
Well, I mean, we can set this building on fire when we leave.
I mean, ultimately, the one flying away is probably full health on a full health wyvern, so a couple of little, like, 10 damage arrows aren't really gonna make a material impact. I run back to the window, and I shake my fist as he flies away, just as I shook my fist at the cloud giant.
Alright, any actions though?
I also shake my fist as an action. Actually, no, I'm trying to loot this shit. I keep a low profile, so no one notices.
No, I suppose I don't necessarily have any actions if the giants have kind of scattered and are fleeing.
Okay, just a moment before you had heard another snarl coming from outside of this fortress, but because you guys are inside, it's hard to tell what it was. Kelnozz, you wanted to take a look at the loot pile?
Yes, I'm looking for items of great value.
Make an investigation check.
All right. Investigation it is. Wow. I'm a dumbass.
So, there's a lot of gold here. And you kind of shuffle the gold coins around, and nothing really comes to your mind or jumps to your eye here as being particularly valuable or particularly special, but only because there's quite a bit of things there.
I'll try to pocket like a good amount of gold without anyone noticing.
But you're invisible, we can't see.
All right, make a sleight of hand check. Oh yeah.
I mean, we can see gold kind of like floating.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Okay. I'm not gonna like overburden myself with gold, but I want to, grab a couple good handfuls.
Pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
30.
Okay, I'm just gonna use people's passive perception, and yes, so the invisible Kelnozz pockets some gold. So you probably pocket probably about 150 gold pieces worth of coins and gems in your handful.
That's not so bad. So that puts me at 3,825. Okay, cool.
Are we out of initiative at this point?
I think so.
Okay. I would. I'd like to search the room in general. I guess concentrating on the treasure pile for items of magical origin, and I will. I'll aid myself with a little detect magic action.
Ooh.
Wise.
All right.
So
Make
I
an
can do
investigation check. Yeah, please. Okay, so with a 14, you do a pretty thorough search of the room. All the valuable stuff is more or less concentrated into this big pile of wealth. You're looking at roughly $14,850 worth of coins.
14,000.
Yeah, 850.
Is there any magical items anywhere in here?
You find... Hold on, I'm just going through the list here. You find a very immaculate, jeweled bridle that looks like it's for a very large creature. And by your guess, you'd think that the actual bridle itself is probably worth about 250 gold pieces.
Could have gone riding wyvern.
Do you think it's for? Is it for like a wyvern, or perhaps for? Can I tell if it's for the wyverns, or is it maybe for the knights, birds, or maybe something else?
Make a nature check. It seems that it's probably designed for wyverns.
Okay.
In terms of magical items, you find this tankard. It's like a golden stein decorated with dancing dwarves and grain. And that is pretty much it. It looks like it's mostly mostly just treasure here. So there's the gold coins, and there's also a roughly $5,000 worth of gems.
Okay. Is the bridle, the jeweled bridle, is that actually magical, or is that just like super fancy?
It's just fancy, but the stein is
it's got some magic.
Is magical.
Okay, so I take the stein, and I turn to Tharhun and say, Tharhun, does justice demand that we return this money?
Yes, probably this belongs to the villagers.
But wait, didn't you just pocket something for it? Let me pocket something as well. I take the gems, the expensive ones I need for spellcast.
I took what I wanted and then got through.
Yeah, I know.
The rest.
So,
There can be no pocketing. All of this has to go back to the villagers.
Exactly, Kelnozz. You see, Kelnozz truly has Ragnar's justice in his heart.
Indeed, what would Ragnar do under such circumstances? He would surely do the right thing.
yes,
Not
however,
forget anything.
the right thing, we can, if we take, yes, we will return most of the gold and valuables back, but we need to take some for us so we continue to find and return other gold to their rightful hand. So I would like to take gems that I need for spellcast.
Sure. So just take whatever. Basically, you can take any gem you need and just subtract the value out of the 5,000.
Oh, sweet. Well, I'll take a diamond then. How much is a diamond worth?
But Ragnar.
Diamond. You can basically imagine different. Like diamonds can be different values. That's what I'm trying to say. So,
Okay. Actually, the spell probably says something about that.
I'd say
Diamond worth 500 gold.
yeah. I'd say that would be
Yeah.
the limit. Like 1,000 gold would be too much. It's it's not like 5 gems in this pile.
So you said the pile is 5 gems and 14,000 gold, or?
It's $5,000 worth of gems.
Okay.
And it's $14,850 worth of gold coins. And Kelnozz has pocketed 150 without anyone knowing.
That's that.
So I might need some of these gems, especially the ones which are valuable. For the spells which I can cast. To make you miss again.
Perhaps we should take all of the money and distribute it as Ragnar would want.
I'm sure we can leave that to the knights once they retake this keep. One of you should use your various ways of communicating to tell them to come here and do that.
Can you be sure the knights won't just keep it for themselves?
Well, they will keep it for themselves. That was their plan. That's why they sent us here.
I mean the gold.
Wait. The knights are under suspicion because they are communing with the air. And they have cloaks with the air.
Oh, really? We think they're actually in league with this energy being thing that we're after?
Well, they were suspicious. They have servants with robes with air symbols on them, cloaks, and the similar. Well, the people on the mountain have cloaks which are sort of like blue, also attuned to air. Like the previous ones had symbol of the air, and these ones on the air mountain are also attuned to the air, and so it's suspicious that they didn't mention any of them.
Interesting. Well, we should head for that temple and seek our answers there once we're ready.
Exactly.
Perhaps we shouldn't let those knights know that we've succeeded. Perhaps they sent us here thinking we would be walking to our deaths.
Ooh.
If you remember, they have also said that they will send an emissary halfway through our journey to check up on us. I refuse to it. So let us see if they're still check up on us to see if failed or succeeded. Well, I say we go to the mountain. I mean, I agree with you.
Yes, we've disrupted the plague on the humans here. So
Indeed, we certainly won the day in the marketplace of ideas.
So yeah. So I will go and I will take the gems because I will need them.
All right.
All right.
And the gold, I mean, we can't leave the gold here. What if the king comes back and just takes the gold back?
We can't possibly haul this much gold on our adventure.
We could hide it here somewhere. Let's hide it in the bathwater.
Count on them never taking a bath.
Yeah.
No one will check there. Kelnozz starts to shovel handfuls of the gold into the bathwater.
Oh god.
Come and help me. Can't do this all myself.
Wait. Well, not. You do that. But there were some snarls coming from the outside. Are things silent?
You hear what sounds like thrashing and you hear like a muffled sound of a curse.
Ooh. Maybe a wyvern we can tame with this bridle?
It's an ogre trying to get on a wyvern.
Okay, I'm going to go outside and...
Maybe we should stop him from doing that.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm going to go towards the... oh yeah, he's here. I don't know how fast I can, but I'm going to go here.
So as you come around here, and turn the corner, you can see this ogre is on top of this wyvern, just starting to get it in control, pulling it up, and it's starting to rise into the air.
Quickly, distract him.
So that's when you came over here. Just so you know, there's stairs over here.
Oh.
Or a ladder over here.
So basically I have to go either here, then here.
Yeah.
Or
up here. Or turn into a bird or something.
Okay, so I'm on the advantage. So this is a balcony, which I'm...
You're on the ground floor.
Okay.
And this is the battlements up here.
Okay. Can I see this person?
You can see him because he's starting to float up. He's starting to raise up into the air here.
Is he sitting on a metal saddle?
The saddle is primarily leather. There are metal clasps, though.
Oh, metal clasps. Are they necessary for...
Yes. Decorative clasps.
I'm not really sure where they are. My English.
I'm sorry. They're like belt buckles.
Belt buckle. Well, I mean... yeah. Hitting the belt buckles won't budge.
Could break the bridle.
Oh, it's possible? Okay, so then in that case I'm gonna use one more spell slot and again cast Heat Metal on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, shit. 2d8. Boom!
Alright, the wyvern screams out in pain. But the bridle doesn't seem to break. Is anyone else doing anything? Ashbark just ran out of the room and started to cast spells.
I'm hiding the gold.
What do you see out there, Ashbark?
He's trying to get away! Quick!
Okay,
I run out here.
He flies another 80 feet, or about 40 feet up and 40 feet out, basically.
Ah!
There goes the last wyvern.
No, I copy him. I run, turn into a giant eagle, and fly 80 feet.
Okay. Good luck.
You should jump on his back.
Well, we're going the same speed. We're going the same speed, However, I'm concentrating on a spell which might make him fall off. So I just want to be in range of that spell.
Okay. What?
Roll your damage again, actually, if you're just concentrating on that spell. You might not really need to turn into a bird.
Ah, okay.
Alright, 18. You can... Assuming you turn into a bird, you can see like smoke start to trail up from this bridle, but it doesn't seem to break or anything. The creature is going to... So he continues flying on forward. Are you just gonna stay in range and concentrate?
Pretty much indefinitely, because we
Okay,
are going the same
so,
speed.
Okay, so in that case, after a few seconds, the bridle does snap, and you see the ogre fall off. And the wyvern is just gonna keep flying, basically.
Are ogres large creatures or huge creatures?
They're large creatures.
Okay. I can carry up to 480 pounds with this giant eagle, based on my strength. Is he 480 pounds?
He probably is over 480 pounds, yeah.
Ah, no. Well, he fell in water.
Why would you say that?
There's no water.
Fall into his doom.
I know it's blue, but it's just open sky. It's like cloud, basically.
Oh, so he fell to his death.
Yeah, you guys are halfway up a mountain, remember, so...
Okay, so I fly back.
Yeah, he definitely fell to his death.
You did.
Step in cloud or... No, we're not as sure.
I don't know why I did this. I just wasted a wild shape.
We have to stay in range.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but was it worth to kill this guy? I mean, just to check, I fly down to see if he's actually dead. I don't want him to fake it. Maybe he cast clever either.
Are you looking for Steppen or are you looking for the ogre?
I'm looking for,
Or both?
well, both, but I thought this guy who is the king is very far.
He basically fell into cloud, so you can look to see if there's a body.
Okay, so I take a look for him as well. I did not know he's here.
Make a investigation check.
Ooh, can you make a perception check instead?
Yes, you can, but it would just mean you're not going to look quite as hard. Like, you rely on spotting them as opposed to looking for them.
My investigation. Well, I have a better chance with investigation. With my perception, sorry.
Yeah, that is fine. I think you get advantage as an eagle.
Ooh, right. Ooh.
Okay, so after a few minutes, you find the ogre. His body is broken and basically turned into pulp. But
The ogre or
the ogre?
Crowder?
But you're not able to find the body of Steppen Clouder.
Ah!
He knows where he is now.
We can use the scry tool on him.
And that is
Oh, yeah.
where we will end the night.